Hey, it's Chris at the Bell Garage. Today I'm going to show you how to use a floor pump on Presta and Schrader valves. First up is the Schrader valve, but before we pump up any tires, you want to check the PSI that's recommended for the tire to make sure you don't overinflate. In this case, it's anywhere between 30 and 60 PSI. Now we're ready to start pumping up the tire. The first thing we want to do is remove the dust cover. This isn't going to let any of the air out. This is just a protective cover. Now we can connect the pump. This particular pump can fit a Schrader or a Presta valve. The larger of the two holes is for the Schrader. So we're going to slide the pump head directly straight onto the valve and lock it down. Now we can start pumping. The correct way to use the pump is to put both feet on the base and then use both of your hands on the handle and do long, even strokes. The advantage of the floor pump with the gauge is that I can see that I've properly inflated the tire somewhere between 30 and 60 PSI, which is the recommended inflation for this tire. Now I can go ahead and unlock the pump head and pull it off. A little bit of air is going to escape, but that's actually just coming out of the hose, not out of the tire. The last thing we have to do is just replace the dust cap and we're all set. Now we're going to use this floor pump to inflate a Presta valve. This particular pump can serve both types of valves, a Schrader and a Presta, but a lot of floor pumps come with just a Schrader valve and have an adapter so they can pump Presta. What we're going to do first is remove the dust cap. Again, this won't release any air. Now on a Presta valve, what we want to do next is slightly loosen this nut and then push down on the top of the valve just to make sure it opens and release a little bit of air. Now we're going to take the smaller of the two holes made for the Presta valve and put it straight down onto the valve and then lock the pump head. Now we can start pumping. Once again, we're going to put both feet on the base and both hands on the handlebar and pump it up to the recommended PSI. Once I've got the tire inflated to the recommended PSI, I can go ahead and remove the pump head, unlock the pump, and pull it off of the valve. Once again, a little bit of air is going to escape, but that's just coming out of the hose. The tire is just fine. With a Presta valve, you're going to want to screw the nut back down on top of the valve, and now that the valve is closed, when you push the top, no air should escape. Once you've got the valve fully closed, replace the dust cap, and you're all done.